everybody. Good timing, Graph. Hello, everybody. This is Tango, guys. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing good today. We are back here on the Moonlight server, and we got a lot to do today. And somebody, I'm not going to name any names, because I don't know who it is, planted these flowers here, and, you know, when I first came through here, I was like, this is kind of nice, you know? Lots of flowers. And then I realized I'm walking through these fields of flowers at night very frequently, and creepers, they be lurking in here, and it's pretty scary, I gotta say. So I think it was Impulse. I think it was him, that weasel, came out here and put up this creeper killing forest. Got to chop that down later. Alright guys, we have a lot to do today, and today's episode is going to be all about redstone and redstone inventions. I haven't done a good invention in a while. That's why this episode has taken me a little bit longer to get out, because I've been planning what I want to do for this episode, and I'm pretty excited about it. But first, I watched Zedaf's video today, and I know there's something for me over here. I haven't seen it yet. Let's see. There it is. What's this guy up to? I know the pink is him right away, because if you guys have watched Zedaf's old videos, he's got a pink worm called Willy that is made out of the pink wool and everything else. So alright, for Tango Tech. Sidekick wanted. Okay. You are invited to audition as Wormman's sidekick. Who is Wormman? Nobody knows. But we do know he is a butt-kicking cool superhero that is in need of a sidekick to do sidekicky things and paperwork. That'll be me. If you wish to apply, please prepare a 60-second speech on why you should be Wormman's sidekick. All capital letters. I approve of that. And also, have a couple of sidekick names that you wish to be called by. This is going to be great. Wormman will then visit you and audition you. Wormman away. P.S. Zedaf wrote this book, but he is not Wormman. He is Wormman's personal assistant and is not Wormman at all. Not even a little bit so. So don't even think he is, because he isn't. Seriously, he isn't at all, okay? Gosh, Zed. Sidekick. I am going to be the sidekick. That's all I guess. I'm going to put this back here, because I like this as a spot. So, Wormman. Alright. I got to think about this one. Maybe next episode we will have our application. Ooh, look at that. You can see off in the distance there with my... Due to my new computer that I haven't talked about. Oh, am I loving it. Maybe I'll talk about it at the end of this episode if I happen to think about it. But this is Impulse's... He's calling it Pandora, and it is pretty stinking epic looking. He's making this huge floating island, and he's going to make his whole base over there. And I really like his position. Like, it's just going to overlook all of our community area, which is going to be sprawled out here. He's going to have all these different islands, I think. I don't know. That's the way he was explaining it. And every build he does is going to be on a different island. Wow. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. So I'm curious to really see what he's coming up with. This is the build that I built last time, which you guys all saw, and I am anxious to do the inside, and I got a really good plan for the bridges and stuff, but you know what? Not today. We're going to change it up a little bit. Get back to my roots, as I like to say. You know, like I said, I haven't done a good redstoney thing in a while, and this one, yeah, I've said this before, but this is probably going to be one of my biggest redstone inventions yet. Not in terms of size, but the redstone complexity on this thing is pretty over the top. Took me many nights to figure it out. So yeah, no secrets here. It is already planned, so we're going to be building it though. We'll do a lot of it on camera, a lot of it off, and I'll definitely go over a lot of the redstone and all that jazz. So let me get my tools, and we're going to get going. I think it's going to be built over there. All right, yeah, I think it's going to go here. So the idea, I got these little dirt pillars kind of poking up to show where I'm going to do it. The idea, I think, eventually is when I do the outside of the... It's going to be called the Citadel, by the way, for all you guys that submitted names. I appreciate them. The Observatory was a popular one, but took a vote internally here, and Citadel was the popular one. So whoever suggested that, thanks. We like it. So what's going to happen here, I think, is, like I said, there's going to be a bridge that comes across here, and then there's going to be little kind of gravel or dirt roads that kind of flay out in different directions here. So I'm thinking this thing's so big that it's not going to fit right here. It's about 19 by 18 or something like that. So kind of big. You can see what it's going to do there, and I'm probably just going to take that road and drag it right along the front here. But for reasons that'll become clear in a little bit, this building needs to be in a fairly prominent location too. People are going to want to be able to see it from far away, but we'll get into that later. So what I need to do now, though, is dig a big old hole, I think like 7 levels deep from here. So going to take some time. So let me cut to the chase and bust that out and catch up with you guys. So sit tight. I hope that's big enough. I don't know, but it's going to do to get started. It's deeper down this end than it needs to be up there. So I also got my little safety rails here. Always got to have the safety rails when you're digging at night. Already saved me from a creeper to the face last night, actually. So here's what's going to happen. Entrance is going to be like right here. You're going to come down a couple little stairs and be on this level right here, I think. And what we're going to be building today is something that's just completely for fun. We're not building a farm or anything like that, because you know what? Meh. Let's have some fun instead. What we're going to be building is something for everyone to participate in. That's why it's out here. It's going to be in the community area. And what it's going to be is sort of a gambling machine of sorts. So this is kind of just something I kind of invented here. So let me run you through how it's going to work, and I'll try and build some of it here. So let's see. This is the center right here. So we're going to go, let's see, when you there, we'll go with chiseled quartz there, and did I seriously only make, yeah, no, I'll have to change that one out. There, and there. And then levers, there, and there, okay? These are your wagering control panel, we'll say. Over here, 2 more down, there's going to be a chest. And over this end, there's going to be a button. So, here's how she works. You can basically come in here, and there's going to be redstone lamps above each of these levers here. Let me see here. Yoink, 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 yoink. All right. And you can pretty much come in and pull the levers to whatever combination you want. So this is basically, you're trying to guess the 4-bit pattern that's going to be randomly generated. So whenever someone wins, the process will reset. And the first step in resetting is generating another 4-bit combination. So there's 16 permutations here with, you know, whatever combination of on and off you want to go with here. And your goal is, or what you do is you come over here and you stick 1 diamond in here to pay, pick the combination you want, and if the machine is available, and I'll get into that in a second, you press this button, dink, it'll suck up your diamond and register it into the loot pool in the back. There's Sark. And if you had the right combination, then let's see, somewhere like up here. Do I have my droppers? I do. Good. I got droppers. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. So you'll be sitting here, and there's going to be like, this is probably not in the exact spot they're going to be, but there's going to be like redstone lamps. Weird frame hitch there. Like there. And if you hit the prize pool, it is a dropper, okay. If you hit the prize pool, that thing's going to start spitting out the prize, which is going to be a whole ton of diamonds, depending on how long it's been since people have won. And these lights are going to go crazy, and there's going to be music, and potentially fireworks, and, you know, clowns are going to come out and dance a song, and there's going to be parties. No, actually, not really, but everything except the clowns. There's going to be lights and fireworks and music playing. All kinds of goodness happening. Now, the deal with this is if you lose, it sucks up your diamond, as I mentioned, and nothing happens. It just plays a little, like, meh, meh sound. But your diamond goes into the prize pool that the next potential winner will get. So it's all cumulative. And the other thing that's interesting is you can only play this game. There's a couple more things that are interesting. You can only play the game once, I'm thinking every 12 hours. I want it to be like one spin per 12 hours. And when the machine is available, there's going to be a light right here that turns on. So, and I'm also going to do something on the roof as well. So when the machine is available, there's going to be a big light on the roof of this thing that kind of lets everyone know, hey, the lottery machine is up or whatever. I'm not sure what to call this yet. You guys know me by now. I'm horrible with names, but if the machine's available, you'll be able to spin the wheel, and then once you win or lose, it's not available again for another 12 hours. Now, the other thing that's interesting is the combination that you're trying to pick here does not change until someone wins. So you can kind of do, if you're really persistent and you want to write down your guesses or whatever, you can, make a guess and be like, oh, that didn't work. Okay, next time we'll try that one. And then after that, you can be like, and use kind of process of elimination here. But you don't know what the other people are picking. So, maybe you can collaborate with someone and share picks so that one of you can win the prize faster. All kinds of little strategies are going to be working out here, I hope. Now the other thing is obviously I don't want to have to resupply this thing with my own diamonds because that's not very fun for me or my chest supply. So what's going to happen instead is however many diamonds I will provide the initial prize pool, but what will happen instead is when you win, you get half the prizes that are or half the diamonds that are in the back will dump out for you, and half will stay. A little bit more than half will stay actually. We'll get into all that when we do the redstone in the back. So, I'll probably start off with probably have to put in 32 diamonds or something like that to kind of seed the prize pool. And if you win, you'll get 16. And if you lose, it'll go back and start adding up. And every time you win, you get half of what was available there. So obviously the more people lose, the bigger the prize pool gets and the more incentive you'll have to play. So that's the goal. I don't have any plans right now for showing any kind of meter or evaluating how much the prize is, which is kind of important, to be perfectly honest with you. So I may have to figure that out as kind of something to post build, but this is the general setup here. So let me build out this front face a little more formally, I think, and then we'll get started with filling this up with a sea of pain. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's the control panel we're looking at. Nice. I went with quartz again, and this is going to sound dumb, but because I needed an upside down stair there, and stairs are just limited, I really wish they would add more stairs to the game. But yeah, we got the light indicator there. That's the have you paid indicator. So you put a diamond in the chest, close it, and that light will turn on shortly thereafter saying that you have paid, and it's pretty much ready to go. And that's the 12-hour indicator saying whether the machine is even ready or not. Alright, so those of you that have been asking for redstone explanations and stuff, I'm going to try and spend more time on the redstone this episode and explain all the craziness that's going to go on back here. As always, I'm not going to claim that this is great redstone or anything. I know some of you guys think I'm amazing at this, and I've apparently fooled you because it's going to be sloppy. So anyway, here we go. Let's see. I'm building something here which is going to be a 50-50 randomizer. I want to make sure I build it right. Here we go. And yeah, hopper here. Back there, chop you down. I don't even know if that needs to go or not. And then, there we go. All right, so in here, so I got this now. This is a 50-50 randomizer. I was poking around looking for different randomizers, and I found this one, none other than my good buddy JL2579 from the ZipCrowd server. He had a pretty clever randomizer. You put a wooden shovel or just something that doesn't stack in there, and then just any old something that stacks up to 64. And then, let me see if I got my button here. Alright, so every time you turn that torch on and off now, it's going to pick one of these items to go up, and they're going to get jammed and stuck in the hopper there, and you're going to get a varying length. You're going to get a 1 or a 3 signal. So let's do it the first time here. So that time we got the 3 signal because the shovel went up into the hopper. And now I'll do it again. You'll see that time we got the 1 length signal. Do it a few more times, so you'll see there's the 1, 3, you get the idea. 3, so it's totally random, obviously. And this is perfect for what we need because I'm going to run 4 of these in sequence. They're going to be tucked under the floor there. And that's going to basically be the 4 bits that determine what the winning code is that the players will need to guess. So I'm going to tear this little guy out, and I'm going to get 4 of them in there in position, and I'll show you. Alright, we got 4 of our 50-50 randomizers in there now. You can see we got 4 of these guys standing up nice and tall. These represent the winning combination that needs to be picked by the levers up above. You'll see I kind of changed out the redstone a little bit here, and to be perfectly honest and blunt, the reason I did that is to discourage peeking. Those fellow Moonlighters that are watching this, there will be none of that. You'll have to break through a couple blocks, and hopefully your guilt will overcome you in the process, you evil cheaty face. Yeah, so that's the winning combination right there. They're all hooked up to a redstone line right here. I got a little temp button here, which I can hammer on this guy, and each time I do, it will generate a new 4-bit code, completely random. I think this is the coolest thing. I'm so glad I found it on JL's channel, and it works exactly the way I need it to work for this game. Now the next thing we're going to move on to is for each of these slices here, the 4 slices, where I put a green clay block here because it's kind of a special block. I need to do a logic gate between that guy and the chiseled block above it, which is where the lever is and controlling that input. Now for each of those 2, I need to do an XOR gate, which basically is a logic gate that says make sure only one of these is on and not both or not neither. And that's what I'm going to be able to use to make sure that they're kind of make sure they're matching. Basically, I can invert that gate and then know that if the inversion of all of those is on, then yeah, then they have the matching combination. So let me throw one of those up there, and we'll talk about it. Okay, so this is the XOR gate that I'm going with here, and there's some really bad ones out there that are just so huge. I started poking around online, and I think I found a couple that were about twice the size of this. What I really wanted was one that was just as small as possible, and this is the smallest one I found. It works pretty well. I originally wanted one that was tileable as well, and I actually put out a tweet for this, and I got to give a big shout out to Woolly Creeper. My man came through on the tweets and sent one to me. Unfortunately, I'm not using it, but his design was really fantastic. He made a video for it and everything and uploaded it, so I'm going to put a link in the description for that. His is great because it's tileable, and like I said, I did request tileable originally, and then once I started building this thing, I actually decided I just preferred them to be spaced one apart. So sorry, buddy, that's why I didn't go with yours, but kudos, I really appreciate it, and it's definitely the best tileable small XOR gate out there right now, I think. So if for whatever reason you redstoners need one, go check out that one. But you'll see right here the bottom signal is on. The top signal, I had to put some dust under there. The top signal coming from there, you'll see the repeater is off. So the lever is off, so these are different. So therefore that power there is on. Now, let's see here, if I could probably just hack that right there and pretend that was off. And you'll see now they're both off, so it goes, the signal itself goes off. I won't go through all the permutations of it, but basically this thing works great. So all that's left to do now is I need to create 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll be ready to move on. Alright, I did quite a bit off camera here, so I'm going to show you what I've got done in a little update. We are still far from done though. I did a little bit of work in the front here, just another roof and ceiling here, using the new, what are these? These are the andesites. Yeah, andesite. I really like these. They go good with regular stone. Not putting a whole ton of time into the aesthetics of this place yet, though, so we'll get there. Alright, so in the back here now, this is kind of hard to show, but I've got a item elevator here. I'm sure you kind of guessed that was coming. So the chest, you put it in the chest, goes down in the hopper, and then it goes up this dropper elevator here. This one here, I actually did a lot of poke around on item elevators. I've had a lot of bad luck with them in the past because items get jammed in there and stuff, which is fine if you've got like a mob farm where there's going to be constant items going through, but this is pushing through single precious diamonds, so it's got to be reliable, and this one here turned out to be pretty reliable. It's I have not seen one get stuck yet, and the reason for that is every tier here is fully clocked and powered by itself. It's not relying on some kind of torch sequence going up or anything like that. So got our items they put in the chest will come up here. Now obviously it might not be a diamond, so what we got here, a little bit of this over here, I'll explain. the item comes up and goes into this hopper here right away. Now, this hopper eventually is going to be holding the 22 diamonds, so there's going to be a little bit of a sorter action here. And if it's a diamond, it'll immediately shove right into there, which is exactly what we want. If it's not a diamond, it's going to sit right there, and you'll see that hopper below is powered, but this little chain right here is going to basically turn this block off and depower that hopper down there after like, what, 1, 4, 5 ticks or something like that. And when it does, then the item will suck down in there, go over here and into this dropper that you might have saw when I was down. This is a dropper pointing straight down. Little clock here. So basically anything they put in that's not a diamond is going to come over here and just kind of poop back right on them. And yeah, so I got to build a sorter here, simple, and then we're going to carry it over, and there's going to be the chest is going to be kind of floating up here that holds all the diamonds that are waiting to go. So let me hop down here a little bit and show you what I got down here. Down here now is the timing system. This is for the 12-hour clock that is going to allow the system to be ready or to disable itself for 12 hours after someone uses it. You'll notice this, obviously a standard hopper timer done by Etho, but it's modified a little bit here with another dropper hopper combo, which basically if I fill that up and this up, I believe I'm going to have a 12-hour clock. So as soon as, well, I won't go into the details of all this, but basically suffice to say this is a 12-hour clock. And yeah, that torch right there is pretty much the is it ready. I haven't put items in yet, but yeah, here we go. So I got that. We got the item elevator. We got a little bit beginnings of the sorting system up top there. So I'm going to finish up quite a bit of the craziness. This is the part where it just gets, you know, really crazy with the wiring here. So I'll probably go ahead and finish up the wiring here and then take a stab at explaining what's left over. So hold on. All right, I've had it. O ye gurus of the stone that is red, explain this one to me. I think I found my first redstone bug here, and I've been wasting a ton of time on this. I called Impulse over. He insisted it was a bug. Maybe you guys can explain why I'm being dumb. All right, here we go. We got hopper there, 64 blocks in it, right? That should be generating a signal 2, if not a signal, I think a signal 3, right? There's the same hopper right there, okay? Clicking out just so you can see, 64 blocks. Comparator. Not on subtract mode or anything. Pointing right into this block. Everything's fine. Powered just right. What is this? What is this? Shenanigans. No power. Why? Why is there no power there? Why is this torch on? 64 blocks. Comparator. Block. Signal link 2. There's nothing here. I got a torch down there. That shouldn't affect anything. Dropper elevator. Item elevator. That's not hurting anything. What devilry is this? Someone explain. Because watch. Check this. This is where it gets weird, right? Boom, boom. Redstone. Oh, hello, Redstone. As you're supposed to be moving up to. I'm going to get 1,000 comments on this video about how I'm dumb here, but someone explain why this is not working. Help. Ah! Okie dokie. It is done. And we have official redstone vomit everywhere. We got redstone here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Redstone everywhere. It is by no means the most compact thing, but I think I did an okay job of keeping it busy back there without overlapping, but I'm sure there are people that could do better. I kept having to, as I was building this, I kept having to go back more and more, but in the end, doesn't matter. I got the space here. Let me see if I can explain some of this now. And there's no way I'm going to go over all of it because we'll be here till, you know, yeah. We do not like that comparator. We do not speak of it anymore. All right, so items come up. That item drop-ovator right there. And this guy's a little sorter. Anything that's not a diamond will get kicked out that way and spit out the out that dropper there pointing face down. The ones that are diamonds are going to go this way and get stuck right under here, and this is the kind of diamond holding area that's going to hold the one diamond that activates the system. And you'll see right down there, we got a little bit of comparator action, which is going to power that, blah, blah, blah down there. That's the, hey, we got a coin and they're ready to play line down there. This line coming up here is the, they just played and we need to So when they click that, or when this gets powered, the torch goes off, and the coin or diamond that's in there is going to go do 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 and go into this chest right here. This is the glorious chest of loots to be awarded, and again, I'm only giving out half the chest, actually one less than half. And the reason for that is, you know, if someone wins, I want there to be incentive to keep playing, and I want to grow the pot. I don't want to just give it all out and then people be like, oh, I'm out of here. So the idea, I'm giving away one less than half. The idea is that hopefully law of averages will kick in and the pot will grow and grow and grow, and everyone will be happy and be able to play this game for ages to come. That's the goal. Let's see, what else can I show you? Right here is, so that's, the button is behind that. And this guy right here is the I am ready to play because the cooldown is up. So basically with that being off, the machine is ready. You'll hear the pistons going back and forth because I got the time on super short. Normally that's going to be 12 hours, so you won't hear it as much. So when that is off and the button is pressed, this line here will turn off, which, yeah, I have no idea how this works. Let's see, jump down here, and this is the line for do they have the right combination, and if it's lit up, they do not have the right combination. So basically, if this is off, and the time is up, and they're playing, and and they've got a coin, this is the coin line here, then this block will not be powered and this torch will turn on. When this torch is on, that's the, hey, they won. Time to give them the good news. And let's see, we'll hop up here. When that happens, got a couple things that are going on here. I got two hoppers underneath the chest here, and that's how I split it 50-50. You'll see those two torches are powering both of the hoppers. Those go off at the same time. Actually, this one goes off a little bit before, and that's how I get the slightly one less than half reward. So this one goes off and is going to start spitting items in here, which are going to be held here because this block is powered. And what that's basically doing is these are the items that are going to be saved in the loot pile until the next run. All the other ones that come down here are going to go and go into this dropper here, which once there's items in the dropper, you can see I got a little clock system set up here. And these fancy lights and all kinds of note blocks. Wait till you hear my pathetic song. So these lights will go off and the items will shoot out the dispenser. The diamonds that are being awarded will shoot out and a little song will play. All kinds of happiness. And then when that's done, this guy here is going to do his little thing and kick up into here and feed back into the chest and prep the system for the next victim. Player. Yeah, so let's try it out. All right, so this light here is on. That light is on, so it's ready to play. So we're going to come over here and say, take my spider eye. There is a little bit of clicking on the elevator, which is annoying, but I can deal with it. And then it's going to say, we don't want y'all stinking spider eyes. We want some diamonds, or in this case, cobble. So goes up the elevator and boom, places a little note saying, we're good to go. Let's play. Now you're free to like, what's the combination? And when you're all happy with your failing guess, you go ahead and go boom, hit the button. Plays a little note again to say it's registered. The coin op light goes off. And unfortunately, I don't have any loser songs set up, but you'll see this light went off too, so it's on cooldown again. So cannot be played right now. And I'm very sad I didn't win, so I'm going to have to wait 12 hours and come back. Aww. But fast forward 12 hours now. Prep the system. Pay the man, got my coin in there. This light should be kicking on in a second. I'm going to go ahead and cheat and come down here and see what the code is. Okay, shh. Nobody ever does that, okay? Okay, I have the attention span of a gnat. I forgot already. All right, off, on, off, on. All right, so off, on, off, on. All right, I am paid. System is good to go. I have the winning combination because I'm a cheater face. Press the button. It's the most pathetic, worst slot machine winning victory sound ever. So sad. I may have to come up with a better tune. I got the space on the roof there. Maybe I'll work on that in another episode. But that's it. And this is off. And now this, you'll see, is not the winning combination anymore. Now it's off, off, on, because this signal here came by and said, hey, you, power, generate a new 4-bit combination. And it did. So I believe it is working. So now, time to switch over to diamonds and build a building for this, which I'm going to do quick. I'm not going to put too much time into because this was the point of this episode, not that building. So I'll do my best, but quick, I'm going to make an enclosure for this. Here we go. And it is done. There it is. Lucky Levers. Notice the prominent double L. Lucky Levers, the Moonlight's finest gambling establishment. We don't need no stinking wishing well. We got this thing here. And we got my good buddy here, wherever he is. There he is, coming over the hills.
Over the hills and far away.
Mr. ZF himself is here. He helped me build this building here. I didn't put too much time into it, but he did some of the grunt work to help me get it done, which is a good thing. Zed.
Grunted.
Hey, Zed.
Hello.
Don't look now, but it's almost nighttime.
Oh no, let's get inside quick.
All right.
Let's get inside and do some gambling. That'll
Inside Lucky Levers.
Oh.
All right. This is the inside of the place, all finished off, nice and tidy. The gameplay is the same as I described, but I will describe it to the man here once more because he has not seen this yet.
I have zero clue.
All right, so we have our signs here. Welcome to Lucky Levers. Place a diamond in the chest to play. The left chest, that is right there. Choose your lucky lever, TM, combination, trademark. Press the button on the right to test your luck. And then over here we got lucky levers can only be played once every 12 hours. And the winning combination will only reset after a win. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, so we got to kind of try and keep going until we get the right thing.
That's the goal, yeah.
Okay.
You can use, process of elimination here. You got lots of
Okay.
diamonds on you, right? You're a rich man, right?
I'm got diamonds to
You're
spend
loaded.
and I'm an idiot. So
Excellent.
I'm your best
This is your
customer.
perfect place, yeah.
There must be like 100 combinations though, surely.
There's actually 16, I believe.
16, okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that makes me more inclined.
I know.
Right. Okay.
I was going to
Let's
go
have a
with 3 levers, but I decided to go 4 so that we get some bigger pots.
Yeah. Okay, right. I'm putting in a diamond into there.
All right.
Okay. It took it. Yep.
Ding, light goes on. Excellent.
Ready
so
to
it
play.
is.
Okay.
It is ready to go.
Okay. All right.
Choose your lucky combination.
Okay. So many decisions. Okay. On. On. No, that one off.
No, that's wrong.
No, this one on.
Yep, that one. This one. You want that one? Good.
Is that
Yep,
good?
That's good. Yep.
Still okay. No, this looks good. I like it. It's
I
symmetrical,
believe. Yes. Yeah.
And it's good, right?
All right.
And I press
Make
this.
it happen.
Okay, and ding, ding, ding. No ding, ding.
There's a distinct lack of ding, ding, ding. Yes.
Okay, right. I'm having another go.
All right.
And
Feed the loot pile.
okay, it's good to go. Right, so it's not this. Let's try the opposite way round.
Oh.
Is that clever?
I see your strategeries here.
My strategeries. Yes. Okay, and so close.
Oh.
I think right.
You got one more in
I
you?
will spare one more diamond,
Alright.
but if this turns out like Impulse is wishing well,
You can
telling
consider this the speed round because normally, this is going to take a long time to reset here.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
All right.
Right. I'm feeling
Feeling
this.
that one there? All right.
Check that out. That spells winner to me right there.
Of course, if you win, people are going to think you knew the combination, so you actually can't win now.
There you go.
All right, success. Thank you for playing at Lucky Levers. Please come again.
I
So
just
what
want to play again now, though. I feel
what
like
do you think? You like it?
there's only 13 combinations left.
That's
Surely I
right.
can get it.
So see if you were smart, you've been writing down your combinations.
Okay, I have. I remembered the combinations that I did.
Excellent. All right.
I'm not telling anyone else, though.
I still have some modifications I need to make to this, and I think that's going to be a future episode. The celebration needs to be a bit more exciting, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have some ideas. So
how much do I win if I had have been clever?
you
and
win,
won?
right? You win half of what's ever in the prize pool back there,
Okay, so
and I can tell
put
you
3 in.
Yep, but I have seeded the business with my own funds.
Aw.
So yeah. So right
You
now
were
there
the
are
Businessman.
there are 35 diamonds back there.
Ah, lovely.
Yeah,
so
so-
that would be a 17
17 or 18, yeah, because it's like it keeps an extra one.
Mm.
Gives you like one less than half. I'm not sure if it'll round up or round down, so who knows.
That is very clever. I like it.
That is Lucky Levers. I'm hoping it's a favorite of the server.
Yeah, I have to admit, I already have a burning sensation in me to just go and get more diamonds and play again, which I hate myself for because I know that I'm just giving you free diamonds.
Well, they're not for me. That's the thing. I don't really profit here. This is not a profit business. This is a for fun business. So
that's true.
The prize pool will grow, and hopefully people will keep winning. I mean, I'll probably keep my eye on it like every couple of weeks, and if there's 200 diamonds in there, then we'll we'll redistribute somehow. Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. Give to charity.
Redistribute to my pocket, that is. But
definitely.
All right, I got to wrap this episode. This is going on a long one here, but Lucky Levers.
Oh, watch out!
Oh, and death is waiting for me.
Yeah. Oh no, you threw them into me.
The unlucky levers.
They like me. I'm gonna be part of the crew.
Oh, there's not many out here. But yeah, the best part is those lights
Tango?
up there. Yes. What? Oh, just. That wasn't much of a warning.
Watch out!
You're just entertaining yourself now.
I'm just enjoying this. You just took my diamonds. I'm allowed. Lucky levers with huge craters out the front.
Now with
now with
explosions out front.
Crazes.
Well, as soon as you put up a casino, the crime always goes up in the area. So
yeah, that's true. That is very true.
I believe that's what's happening here. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up my episode here. Zed, thanks for helping me finish this building.
You're welcome.
Your face is being beaten on. Yeah. You're going to die. Until next time, guys, remember, Lucky Levers must play. See you later.
Must play. Lucky levers. Levers.